What's happening, YouTube? It's K-Mega405 live from the 405, where I'm just your regular gamer talking to the intelligent gamers out there. And man, it's just so much to talk about. I know it's been a couple of weeks. I've been recovering from my surgery and had to do physical therapy. Plus, I got caught up onto the Division, and I'll make a video talking about that here coming up real soon. But good grief, man. It's just been a lot of news. And you know, first off, let's just go off on the Fable situation. Now, it seems like to me Microsoft and Lionhead has been bumping heads for quite a long time. Even when Peter Molyneux was in charge, they've always had some kind of odds. Fable is one of those games that has been iconic, and it's like one of those games that even PlayStation and PC fans both respect. Kind of like Gears. It's like, you know, the Xbox community loves God of War, or they like Uncharted. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those games you have to respect because it's a marvel to play. Other than that, you know, there's been some other games that Peter Molyneux has made that's been pretty good, and you know, there's been, you know, straight up flops like that PC game where you're supposed to be God and all that. Game did horrible. It didn't come out to be anything of like how he presented it. But I know he's not part of Lionhead. He hasn't been part of Lionhead for a long time. But still, you know, he still takes jabs at Microsoft. He's always been kind of like that guy. So even back then, you know, they have had odds with one another. So this issue that Lionhead Studios is down, but now I think it's back up because of public outcry. Let's just be honest on this whole topic. I don't know if anybody has played the beta. I know there's quite a few people has played the beta. I know YouTubers for sure. But if anybody else in the public that has played Fable Legends, they would have to say that the game is not nowhere comparable to what Fable is. Now, look, visually, it is one of the best looking games that you ever have seen, ever. And I don't understand why these guys don't show any type of, you won't allow you to show any type of gameplay since this game is dead. Because it's a beautiful game. For a beta to look like that is stunning. And for all the work that they put into it, I can understand them getting pissed. But let's just be completely honest. This isn't Fable. Once you get over the fact that the visuals is just breathtaking, it's one of the best looking games that you ever will see. After maybe an hour or two of playing the game, it gets really repetitive. It's an MMO. Fable is supposed to be a great story, you know, with this individual that you customize and you make and you take them out into this vast, huge, great world. That's Fable. So if this was considered to be like a spin-off, or if it was supposed to be something like a, you know, something to get your palate wet for a Fable game to come out, I could see that. But this was actually like meant to be the replacement, and nobody accepted this as that. So it's a flop. This game, they had to make it into a free-to-play because nobody was really going to pay $60 for a game that says Fable on it, but it isn't Fable. And Microsoft made the right decision by saying, look, we can't keep funding this shit because it's not what Fable is. People want the real Fable. So for people in Lionhead to get pissed off, no, you made the mistake by trying to go this direction with this game. Microsoft thought you gave it an opportunity, and the game is just not. It's not that. It's okay, but it's not that fun to where I would want to pay $60, or if I want to just continuously buy and buy and buy just because it's a free to play. No, I mean Warframe is like the perfect, and Neverwinter is like the perfect games for. And I know a lot of people play Smite, don't play Smite that often, but those two games are definitely perfect for the free-to-play genre. And those games are leaps in light years ahead of what Fable Legends was trying to do. And I understand that was just a beta, but still, I don't see what the whole upcry for that game being canceled. Now, for that team to be broken up, I can see the outcry. Because the heat that Microsoft took for that, they should have. You know, Lionhead Studios has been apart, you know, for a long time, and you don't want the Fable franchise to get broken up or to get taken by somebody else. So you know, it was good that the public stood their ground and they let them know what's going on. Now, I don't know if this had something to do with people that was, you know, from the CEO of Microsoft because he wants to cut back on money and things of that nature. Have no idea, but regardless, you know, Lionhead Studios is still up and running. I'm happy about that. But the one thing that Lionhead needs to understand is that they can't just come out with crazy ideas, especially with major franchises like Fable, and think that it's going to work, because that game was not going to work. It just wasn't. Fable is one of those titles that is beloved and should grow from its story base, not change it completely to where it's foreign to, you know, its fans. So hopefully both sides learn from this and move on and come out with a Fable game that we definitely want. So kudos to the gaming community. Now, to the crumb side of YouTube and everything else that is clickbait. You see this game right here, right? It's Guilty Gear Xrd Sign. Great game. Love the game. It's awesome. But there's one thing about it that's different than what you think. This game is on the PC, but it's a PlayStation exclusive. Now, that's one thing that a lot of people are not talking about. But a couple of weeks ago, when the whole Xbox taking games to the PC platform, it turned into Xbox is done. Xbox doesn't care about this. The X1 doesn't give a damn about anything else except for just making money. They don't care about their fan base. This is even coming from the Xbox community, which is sad. Because really, what these people are trying to do is generate money. But here on this side, as you're seeing this game, this is on the PC, and this is a PlayStation only game. Same as Street Fighter, No Man's Sky, which now No Man's Sky is basically it's going to be a title that's going to be on PlayStation first, but it's going to the PC as well. And then also hearing that PlayStation's best exclusive, Bloodborne, is coming to the PC. Where's the outcry? Where's that PlayStation doesn't give a damn about their community? Where's that? I mean, it's nothing but a double standard. It's clickbait. These companies have to generate money, and especially on the PlayStation side when it comes to their exclusives, because you have allegedly 40 million consoles sold, which is a great feat. No one's knocking that. You only have 2 million copies sold of Bloodborne. Your best exclusive. That game is hot. It's hotness. It should get a lot more. Anytime that if you could just do the math, if any PlayStation game that's an exclusive that comes out that has 40 million consoles sold allegedly, and you only can muster up 2 to 3 million sold on your best exclusive, that's not something that I would brag about. That's very underwhelming. You would think if you did the math that it would be around 5 to 10 million at the least, but 2 to 3 million is really underwhelming. And just other titles that they have, they only sell less than 500,000, less than 1 million. So yeah, that is a problem, and they need to send these games over to the PC. There's nothing wrong with that. This is something that it's its own platform. You have to get over that. That's the point that really aggravates me. It's because you can do whatever you want to do on a PC. You could watch cooking shows or go on the web and look at and do your taxes, or you can go to the damn deep web. You can do whatever the hell you want to on the PC. It's its own platform. So why is it that nobody is actually bringing this point up? That's funny to me. It's strange, but we're in strange times in this gaming world right now, where whatever PlayStation does is always right. What Microsoft does, it's always wrong, especially if it's something different, new. I mean, there's an article by Forbes saying, oh, now it's, you know what? Microsoft really wasn't thinking of a bad thing when it came to the whole digital games deal, because digital sales are up. There will be people that still complain and say that I'll never buy games digital, but it's just convenient. It's much more convenient. And what Microsoft was doing with the game sharing thing, as I'm game sharing right now with a friend, it's the most dopest thing ever, because not only you save money, but you also introduce different games which you can tell other friends and other people about that game that they might not even play, because your friend shared it with you and you like, damn, I wouldn't even never known about this game. It was perfect. It was a great system. But of course, the gaming community wants to stay in the Stone Age and want to say, we just want to play our games. But again, we got to evolve sometime, people. And as long as Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, Bloodborne is not on the X1, not on Nintendo, there shouldn't be a problem. Same with Halo. And this is what cracks me up about the Halo deal. You're letting your best title go to the PC. Halo 1 was on the PC. Halo, the original Halo, had extra maps that console gamers didn't get until we got the Master Chief Collection. So why are these people not bringing that point up? There have been plenty of games that came on the PC, that came on the Xbox, that went to the PC. Again, people don't know the history. They just open their mouths. And that's what's sad about this. Because there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with crossplay. I think everybody would admit that they would love to play a Call of Duty, a Battlefield, a Street Fighter, a Tekken, or whatever, crossplay with other consoles. That would be just amazing. Never happened. Well, you can never say never in this industry. But it's a long ways off if it ever happens. But that's great. So what's wrong with crossplay with me playing somebody online on my PC, playing somebody that has a PlayStation 4? I think that's dope. That's cool. Same thing, vice versa. Love to play Forza with somebody that's playing Forza on the PC. That's great. So I'm not getting all the tripping about everything. Like to hear your comments. Like, share, subscribe. Glad to be back. This is K Mega 405. We are out.